Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest news in the world of cybersecurity, privacy, and technology. Today's video is quite interesting because it's a storyteller about a major scam that's going around in the US market. So if you are someone who lives in the United States, or if you have any friends over there, please do share this video with them because they need to be aware of this scam. Basically, people are receiving phone calls from someone who pretends to be from their bank and tells them that there was an unusual activity in their account for some large sum of money and asks them to confirm the transaction. But then, after confirming the transaction, money gets deducted from their accounts and they realize that they have been scammed. Now, this is quite interesting because when I first read this article, I thought how can someone fall for something like this? But then I realized that these guys are so smart. They don't just call once. They actually call multiple times and they keep on asking questions related to the transaction and other things. And then finally, they ask for the OTP, and that is where the fraud happens. So let's get into the details of how this whole scam works and what exactly are the steps that they follow. As always, timestamps are provided below, so feel free to skip to any part of the video. And if you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we publish a new video. With that being said, let's dive straight into the topic. This is a USA-based scam, but it might be happening in other countries as well. And these guys usually target elderly people because they think that they will be more willing to believe something like this, and they and really question a lot. So, according to the FTC, in 2022 alone, 46,000 people fell for this scam and lost about $30 million. That's a huge amount. So here's how this whole scam works. You receive a phone call from your bank manager or someone from your bank saying that there was some unusual activity in your account, and they want to make sure that it was you. So let's say there was a transaction of $4,600, and they would say, "Hi, Mr. Smith, I am calling from your bank. We noticed that there was a transaction of $4,600 from your account. I just wanted to confirm with you whether you made this purchase or not." And you will be like, "I did make the purchase. I think I paid for my daughter's laptop," or something like that. And then he says, "Okay, I just want to confirm one more thing. Could you please tell me the last 4 digits of your debit card?" Now, at this point, most people will hesitate, but they will convince them somehow and say, "I just want to confirm the details, and then I will reverse the charges and refund you back." So they give them the last 4 digits of their debit card. Now, this is the trickiest part because then the scammer says, "Thank you for your cooperation. Let me reverse the charges for you and give you a full refund." So he actually calls and blocks the card for any further transactions and then gives you a new card with all the available balance. And at this point, the victim thinks that he has saved him from a big loss. He thinks that he has done him a favor by blocking the card and giving him a new one. But little does he know that the new card is also blocked and the scammers have now skimmed all the information. After that, the victim will go to his ATM to withdraw some money or use the card for some purchases, and that's when he realizes that all his money is gone and he has been scammed. Now here's another thing that makes this scam even more believable. The scammers have very sophisticated tools that allow them to generate fake caller IDs. So when you look at the caller ID, it will show that the call is coming from the bank itself. They also do a little bit of research about the person before making the call. For example, they will look at the social media posts and see which bank the person is using. So they will know a little bit about the person, and they will use that information to make the call more believable. They will also ask some basic questions like the person's name, address, and some other details that they can easily find in the public domain. They would also know about the recent transactions in your account, and that makes it really difficult to spot a scam. And here's another interesting thing. The scammers sometimes pretend to be from the IT department and not the fraud department. They know that if they pretend to be from the fraud department, the victim will become suspicious and won't share any information. So they pretend to be from the IT department and say that they are just updating the system and need some information to complete the process. Here's another important thing to note. The scammers never ask for the full credit card number. All they need is the last 4 digits of the debit card to run a test transaction and block the card. Once they have blocked the card, they will issue a new card with the same number but without the CVV, so all the transactions will go through, and the victim won't even notice it until the end of the day. And here's another thing. These guys are not just targeting the elderly. They are also targeting other people. So anyone can fall for this scam, no matter how tech-savvy you are. All you need is just one moment of lapse in judgment, and you could lose all your life savings. And here's another thing that makes this scam even more unique. The scammers are using a 0-day vulnerability exploit. Basically, they are exploiting a bug in the system that the banks are not aware of. This allows them to generate fake transaction alerts and bypass all the security measures. Banks are still working on patching this bug, and it's expected to be fixed in the next few weeks. So what should you do to protect yourself from such scams? Well, first of all, be cautious of any phone calls or emails from your bank asking for personal or financial information. Banks will never ask for your passwords or card details through email or phone. If you receive any suspicious calls, hang up and call your bank directly using a phone number that you trust. You can also ask your bank to enable 2-factor authentication on your account to prevent any unauthorized transactions. And finally, be cautious of any links that you click on email or text messages. Scammers often use phishing emails to steal your login credentials. So be very careful about the links that you click on. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please share it with your friends and family and help them stay safe from such scams. Also, let us know in the comments if you have come across any such scams in your area. And finally, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we publish a new video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.